Hello, friend. Easy there, boy. I won't kick you. Looks like you've been kicked enough in this life. Those are some impressive sores on your back. Do you mind if I touch 'em? See, I'm a collector of sorts. Some men collect trophies or scars or other useless trinkets. Me, I collect stories. I take those moments of distilled misery, that sheer human pain and despair, and I remember 'em. Not to tell, never to tell. Not to those who can't understand, but to preserve those moments in all their ragged splendor. I hold moments of dark despair, of dying men praying for their dead as the hull breaches give way. I've hoarded some cleaner stories, of suicides and overdoses and dark spots in the bright light. I've even kept one that, well, perhaps another time. I suspect you've got quite a story to tell, friend. Your clothes are high quality beneath the grime, and your frame's far too filled out for you to be an underhiver's brat. A merchant's son, perhaps. Ha ha ha, not with that look on your face. A noble's son, then, dressed up like a clockwork doll to lead his crumbling world on for another day. Did you really think any of those lies would amount to anything, silly boy? Yet now all the illusions have come crashing down, until all you're left with is that ridiculous hunk of metal. The Imperial Aquila. Ha! I'd sooner fear my own arse than a chunk of gold carved like a bird. The Corpse Kings held no power for 10,000 years, friend, and I don't see him in this sorry excuse of a sewer down here. Do you see his angels of death flying for you on wings of flame? Maybe his holy, holy inquisitors will purge the darkness clean. Here's a hint, boy. They aren't coming. There's no God Emperor. Never was one. There was a man once who fought powers far beyond his ken, and he lost. A bit like your story, yes. Another thing is, that man's dead. There's no fixing death. And there's the rub. You don't know if you want that. You've been so broken down, so beaten and abused by those horrible light dwellers that you can't even wish for a proper death. Look at them. Healthy and happy and hopeful. Look at those bastards before the lies are stripped away and they're face first in the gutter. Look at yourself, boy. In the end, they'll all be like us. I'm here to tell you that there's another way. Those whore sons up there were never fond of you, and there's no emperor to save your little soul. But there is someone out there who loves you. There's a power who will care for you, who just aches to give you his gifts and to cover you with his love. He'll keep you and tend you. Use your strength to save others, and in time, he'll unite this whole rotten planet in glorious despair. So let me propose a trade, boy. A story for a story. You tell me your tale, and I'll tell you mine. And here in this dark, I'll tell you how to live through the night. Deal? Pain. Pain is good, boy. Pain brings you closer to the Lord of Decay. Did you expect me to coddle you with silks like those Slaneshi ingrates? Did you believe that I would rescue you from reality? This sewer, this rot and decay, this is truth. The shining towers of your old home are illusions, mere shadows before the march of time. You thought that your family loved you. You believed that your manservant cared for you. Who do you think cast you into this muck? Go ahead, boy. Cry. Those feeble, elusive ties between mortals cannot sustain reality's decay. Cast away family and friends, for Nurgle's great family welcomes you. Only the great corruptor's all-abiding love is permanent. Only by supplicating him and trusting in him can we be made stronger. Look at this beautiful disease, this glorious contagion. Truly you are a vessel for his great works. Either rise to endure this, like all true things must endure, or be cast down to be reborn as a bearer of Nurgle's rot. What did you hope for? Did you plan to abuse his great love to your own ends? Did you scheme to betray me once I had rescued you from this mire? You verge on Tzeentchian heresy, boy. Leave aside your hopes and desires, for such feeble emotions are meaningless next to the power and endurance you shall receive. Look at this incredible incubator, this engine of decay. You see only a humble bathtub sewer, but I see a hive-wide plague in the making. A chance to spread rot to the underclasses, then slowly up and up the spires, to cast down these people's false idols and to bring true worship in its place. For you, dear boy, you serve a great role in this plan. I had thought to merely use your body as a vessel for a new plague-bearer, but the whispers have told me otherwise. Feel your new gifts creeping underneath your skin, changing flesh and bone into power and strength. Did you think that I wallowed in this despair merely out of worship? I am stronger than any RBTs and as tough as any angel of death. Follow me, my boy, and perhaps you shall be too. For you, a member of House Brand, know the secret pathways to the central spire. I am no keeper of secrets. I trouble myself with the lost and destitute, not forbidden knowledge. Yet you can still pass as a lowly mortal, as one not yet blessed by his gifts, and you shall bring this glorious despair to the highest ranks of the corpse worshippers. Rise, scion of Nurgle. Feel the power given to you by accepting despair, and spread this gift to others. You will receive no welcome outside of others in our great family, yet you shall not need such trifles. Nurgle loves you. That is enough. Now go.